Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2023 season for the Green Bay Packers, but for every touchdown that Jordan Love scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. So, I mean, by the end of this video, as long as things go my way, the Packers should be a super team. But as you can see, I mean, this is what the offense is looking like to start things off. I mean, clearly they could definitely use some upgrades. But on the other hand, I mean, the Packers do have a pretty solid defense. I definitely say this is where they thrive. I mean, obviously, we all seen it. The Packers had a pretty slow start to the season. It was looking like this was just not going to be a good year. But I mean, so far it looks like they're making a comeback. I mean, they took down the Lions and the Chiefs back to back. But anyways, it looks like we got to take on the Chicago Bears in week 1. And I mean, honestly, the Bears defense really isn't anything special. So I'm kind of expecting to run all over them today. I mean, we only got 1 yard on the run there. So clearly that's not going to do a whole lot. We're also down 7-0 because somehow they managed to score first. But I mean, I don't think that lead is going to last very long. And that's going to be a first. I mean, I feel like in a couple years, the rookie wide receiver for the Packers, Reed, I feel like he might be one of the top wide receivers in a couple of years. Same with Watson. I mean, I might sound crazy now, but just wait. A couple of years, I can guarantee you these guys are going to progress and the Packers are going to be good just like they always are. I mean, it's looking like Jordan Love is probably going to be another superstar. I mean, I know at the start of the season, no one knew what to think about him because he didn't look super great, but I mean, he had like the same stats as Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, now he's starting to get going. So it seems like the Packers always just have a star quarterback. It sounds like I'm totally glazing the Packers right now, but before you say anything, I'm a Ravens fan, so that doesn't make any sense. But anyways, that is gonna put us in perfect field position. So now we just need to get 12 yards and we're in the end zone. I'm just gonna try and go for Romeo Doubs here, and hopefully the defense isn't on him. I mean, this could honestly go either way. That's going to be really close. Actually, that is a dot from Jordan Love. So that's going to be his first passing touchdown of the game. So we get to add at least 199 overall. But anyways, as you can see, we actually stopped the Bears after that. They tried to go for it on 4th down, but apparently they got stuffed at the 4-yard line. So we have trash field position, but I will take that over them scoring any day. And that, oh, bro, no way you drop that. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, obviously we need to get some better receivers for Jordan Love. I mean, he was wide open. If he actually held onto the ball there, that would have been a huge pickup. Either way, I mean, I'd say Dobbs kind of just made up for it with that play right there. I'm just going to keep it on the ground after that, though, because we really haven't done a whole lot with Aaron Jones, and it looks like we're still not going to. And I mean, as you can see, the Bears did bring up a 3rd down after that as well. I mean, it seems like we've kind of been rolling all over this defense so far, but the one thing they've been good at is stopping the run. Obviously, they're not good at stopping passes, because that is another huge pickup to bring the ball all the way to the 47. I kind of just got to keep it in the air at this point, because we only have like a minute and 30 seconds to work with. That is going to be a dot. Let's go. Okay, we are looking good right now. Unfortunately, the Bears did bring up a 3rd down after that, though. So, I mean, it's either something or nothing here. I really hope that Watson can get open. If not, we're going to have to kick a field goal. But he held on to it through the contact, so the drive's still alive. So now we just need to get 7 yards. I'm also just letting the clock run. I mean, if we get stuffed or sacked or something, I'll probably call a timeout. But I don't want the Bears to have any time to get another touchdown before the half. And it looks like we're going to squeak in anyway, so we don't need to burn any timeouts. And that's another passing touchdown from Jordan Love. So that's 2 on the game, and that one is going to give us the lead. But as you can see, we're back out here in the 3rd quarter. We still have a 7-point lead over the Bears. So if we can extend that right now, I don't think I'd say that would put the game away just yet, but it will make their comeback a whole lot more difficult if we can score here. So hopefully we can get one more touchdown. Oh yeah, that's going to be a first from Jones. I really want to try and get the run game going, but so far, I mean, it seems like it really just isn't working out for us. I mean, he's getting like 1-2 yards max. That's going to be his biggest pickup of the game, and it's still only going to give us 5 yards, but I mean, that is definitely still a pretty solid pickup. So 2nd and 5 now. I'm going to go back to Dobbs here, and it looks like nobody is on him, and we're still going. So now we just need to get 10 yards, and we're back in the end zone. I'm thinking Dobbs is probably going to be locked up, so I'll probably have to go for Croft here, who is wide open, and it looks like he's going to sneak in for another touchdown. So that's going to be 3 passing touchdowns on the day for Jordan Love. I mean, as you can see, after that, we got the job done. So that's going to move us to 1-0 on the season. I mean, it looks like we're off to a pretty good start right now. But anyway, since Love got 3 touchdowns that game, we get to add 3 players to this team. And since he needs weapons, we picked up Travis Kelce, and we also got Tyreek Hill. And just to make the defense a little bit more stacked, we also went ahead and picked picked up Aaron Donald. So, I mean, after just one game, this team is already looking ridiculous. But after that, we sim to week 3 for our home opener. As you can see, we're going to be playing the Saints. And we also absolutely obliterated the Falcons. So we're 2-0 now. Anyways, the Saints scored first, so we're down 7-0. This is also our third drive of the game. I mean, the Saints defense has been playing pretty well so far. That is going to be the biggest play we've had all day, though, from Aaron Jones. So that's going to make it 2nd and inches, and I'm pretty confident that if this doesn't work, he should be able to pick up a couple inches pretty easy. So hopefully Hill is open here, and it looks like he's going to be. So that brings the ball into Saints territory. I mean, with the weapons we have, this is going to be so much easier, but the Saints did bring up a 3rd down again. So, I mean, their defense is holding in. Oh, yeah, that's a big play from Hill. That pass was off target as hell, too. So, Hill kind of saved their ass on that one. Oh, Jones, come on, bro. As I've said, I mean, we just really haven't been able to get the run game going. I mean, we've had a couple good plays of Aaron Jones, but not a lot. That might be a touchdown. Tyreek Hill has nothing but open field. So that is going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Packers, which is going to tie things up. And we get to add another 99 overall after this game. Surprisingly enough, though, I mean, the Saints did score again after that. I mean, considering we have Aaron Donald, our pass rush is supposed to be ridiculous, but they are actually holding up. I mean, I don't want to say I was expecting a blowout or anything, but I didn't think the Saints would be scoring on almost every drive. But anyways, I'm going to try and go for Watson here. He's going to be wide open too. That is going to be a huge gain. Okay, that's going to set us up pretty well. So now we just need 13 yards for another touchdown. I'm going to try and go for Travis Kelce here because we really haven't done anything with him yet, even though it looks like he might be locked out. And never mind. Oh, bro, he dropped it. Come on. I'm going to give him another chance to try and get in the end zone. I mean, that was kind of surprising because it seems like he usually holds on to those, but for some reason he dropped that. This time he's going to hold on to the football. So that's going to be Travis Kelce's first touchdown as a Packer, and that's gonna tie the game up. I don't know what happened. I think Love threw an interception when I was simming or something, because they did score again after we got that touchdown, and then somehow they got the ball back and scored again before halftime. So they got 2 scores in like a minute. But anyways, hopefully we can get a touchdown here, because if we do, that should put us right back in this game. I mean, it's looking like, oh, Watson's wide open. That's a big play. I mean, as I've said like probably a million times already, it seems like the run game hasn't been working, but I'm kind of determined to get this going. I mean, this time we have a bit of open field, so that's a pretty decent pickup right there, but I mean, it's still not going to be enough for a first down. I mean, I'm trying to get like a 20-yard gain or something with this guy, but it seems like it's just not happening. I mean, once again, we're going to get shut down on that play. We actually lost a yard, so now we need 5 yards for the first down. I'm just going to try and go for, oh yeah, Kelce. Okay, I thought that was gonna get batted away, but we got it. So that's a very important play to keep the drive alive. I'm running the exact same play as well. I mean, this might not be the smartest decision, but it worked last time and it's gonna work again. So if it's gonna keep working, I'm just gonna keep running it. Either way though, I mean, we still need another 9 yards to get in the end zone, but I mean, I'm assuming that Tyreek Hill should be able to get ahead of everyone, and it looks like he's going to. So that's gonna be his 2nd touchdown of the game, and that's gonna make it a 1-score game. So I'm really hoping our defense can actually get a stop, but I mean, the way the Saints are playing, that might not be happening. But anyways, as you can see, we did manage to force OT. We are down 38-35 though, so I mean, if we can't get anything done here, we're pretty much screwed. This probably isn't the smartest play call either, but I'm going for a shot with Hill, and it looks like it's gonna work out. So that big play right there brings the ball all the way to the 44-yard line. We're still not quite in field goal position, but hopefully after this play we can be. That's another one. Oh, he got off of us too. I thought Lattimore was going to stop that, but Tyreek Hill had some open field. I mean, that was kind of a dot too from Jordan Love. Again, I thought that was going to get batted away, but we're going to get in the end zone. So that's going to be 4 on the day for Jordan Love, and that's going to win the game for the Packers. I mean, the Saints put up a much bigger fight than I thought they would have. They actually made that game really close, but either way, we're still going to escape with the win. So we're 3-0 on the season to start things off. But anyways, I mean, we got 4 touchdowns that game, so we are going to have a lot of upgrades to this team. As you can see, for the offense, we picked up Trent Williams, and we also got Justin Jefferson. And to make this defense 10 times more better than they already were, we got Justin Simmons, and we also got Derwin James. I mean, right now, I think it's safe to say after all of that, we are probably the most terrifying team in the league right now. But in week 4, as you can see, we got to play the Detroit Lions, and it looks like we do start with the ball first first here, so I'm hoping that we can get off to a hot start. I mean, we have all of the weapons we could possibly ask for right now, and Aaron Jones is finally gonna get a huge run. That one, oh my bro, that brought it all the way to the 26. So it looks like we're gonna open up this game with a 49-yard rush from Aaron Jones. I'm gonna try and keep things going and hit Justin Jefferson this time. We're getting smoked, though. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That was a terrible play. I mean, I thought the O-line would have been able to hold up there, but apparently not. Thankfully, we're going to find Jefferson either way, and that's going to be a touchdown 3 plays into the game. So we got sacked, and that set us back a lot, but I mean, it didn't matter. We still got the touchdown. So that's going to give us the lead first, and it looks like we got another stop on defense after that, too. So, I mean, it's looking like our defense is pretty terrifying after adding all of the upgrades that we've added, and we're actually getting some good blocks now. I mean, I wouldn't say we have a top tier run game just yet, but it is looking a whole lot better than it did in the first 2 games. Hopefully Kelsey can be open here. Oh, I thought that was going to work out, but I mean, obviously Jordan Love does not have Patrick Mahomes accuracy or anything like that. So that's going to happen from time to time. Oh, dude, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. We're getting smoked again. That's going to be 4th and 26. I mean, since then, as you can see, the Lions have tied the game. So we're tied up at 14 now. That was definitely not a very good drive last time. So hopefully, oh my God, Jones is going to do it again. Jones is doing it again. That's another big play. I mean, like I said, I feel like our run game isn't quite top tier yet, but it does obviously look a whole lot better than it did in the first 2 games. And I'm really starting to notice that. That's a big play. Let's go. That pickup is going to bring the ball all the way to the 30 now. I'm probably just going to try and go for Reed here unless Kelsey can somehow get open. Actually, it looks like Kelsey is going to be open, and that's going to be another first down from our offense. So now we just need 16 yards, and we're back in the end zone. Honestly, this play of Jefferson worked amazing the last time I ran it, so I'm going to try it again here, and that's going to be really tight, but we're going to hold on to it through the contact. So that's 2 touchdowns on the game for Jefferson and Love. And I mean, as you guys can see, after that, we managed to close the game out. So that is another huge win for this team, which is going to move us to 4-0 on the season. But anyways, Love finished that game with 2 touchdowns. So we got 2 more players on this team. As you can see, to help out the O-line, we got Zach Martin. And since I want to just keep adding on to this already absolutely terrifying defense, we picked up TJ Watt. So I mean, at this point, there's no question about it. We have the best roster in the league by a long shot, but it looks like we're headed to Vegas to take on the Raiders in week 5. The Raiders did manage to score first, though, which is kind of surprising considering how stacked our defense is. I mean, I thought they would have been able to hold them out, but that's a bad pickup too. I was really betting on Aaron Jones hopefully picking up a first down or at least 8 yards there, but we only got 2. So now I got to put in the air and pray that Tyreek Hill's open. And it looks like that's going to be a dot to keep the drive alive. And I mean, honestly, I'm going to go for a run again after that because I'm still determined to get the run going. I mean, we looked a whole lot better last game, but it looks like we're back to normal in this one. Raiders also brought up a 3rd down after that. So, I mean, hopefully Hill can get open here to give us a first down. If not, we're going to be in danger of going down by 2 scores, but it looks like he's going to hold on to it. Going to try and go for another run of Jones, though. Because, I mean, as I said, I mean, I wouldn't say he gets shut down every time, but it's like 50-50. We either get a big play or we get shut down. This time it's going to be a big play. So after that, we just need to get 32 yards and we're back in the end zone. So, I mean, to start this one off, I'm just going to try and go for Tyreek Hill. If he's locked up, oh, dude, Crosby's on our ass. But somehow we caught that, even though it was a terrible pass. That was terrifying, man. I mean, I just looked away for a second and then looked back at Jordan Love and Max Crosby was creeping on us, but it worked out. So, I mean, I'm happy with that. We might have to keep this on the ground. Actually, that's going to work. We're not getting anything, though. So that's a very short 1-yard pickup right there. It looks like Jones has potential to be wide open on this play. Never mind, that's getting shut down. But it looks like Reed is going to be open. So that's almost a touchdown. I mean, after that, all we need to do is get 2 yards. And I'm pretty confident that somebody on this stacked offense should be able to be open. And it looks like that somebody's going to be... Oh, yeah, Kelsey's open. Okay, that's going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Packers. And that's going to tie the game up. So, I mean, we are right back in this thing. And, I mean, as you can see, the Raiders are getting absolutely demolished in the 4th quarter. And we got the ball back again. We're already up 28-7. But now our defense is starting to shut down every play they try and make. The defense also has like 3 interceptions off Jimmy Garoppolo today. So, I mean, it seems like they're balling out right now. And, I mean, that last play from Jones was pretty good. That's another one. one. So 25 yards to go, and we're back in the end zone for another touchdown. I'm just gonna try and go for Tyreek here, who's gonna be wide open, so that keeps the drive going, and he's still pushing through. After that, I'm just gonna try and go back to Jefferson. I mean, we really haven't done a whole lot with him this game, but it seems like this play works almost every time. That's going to be really close, actually. Oh, we got creamed as soon as we caught it, but we held on through the contact. So that's another touchdown from Justin Jefferson, and that's going to add on to the lead. I mean, I would say that would put the game away, but I think it's pretty clear that it was already over before that. And I mean, it looks like we did not slow down whatsoever after that last touchdown. So we're going to get the win in Vegas, 49-7. So, I mean, the Raiders are going to be getting absolutely demolished. We got to add another 2 players after that game, though. I mean, the offense is pretty much already perfect, and after these upgrades, the defense is also perfect. So as you can see, this time we picked up Chris Jones, and we also got Jalen Ramsey. I mean, just looking at this defense, teams are gonna have a real problem scoring against us. And on the other hand, looking at the offense, teams are gonna have a very big issue stopping us from scoring. After that, though, I mean, by the looks of it, I'd say our work here is done. So now it's time to see if this team can make it to the playoffs. And as you can see, the Packers are gonna finish off the season going 16-1 to absolutely annihilate the division. By the looks of it, that record's also going to give us the #1 seed in the playoffs, and it looks like we're going to be taking on the Seahawks in the divisional round, and it looks like we're going to sneak away with the dub. So now we play the Eagles for a trip to the Super Bowl, and it looks like we're also going to get the best of Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. So now the last team standing in our way is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. The Bills also scored first, so we're already down 7-0. I mean, this defense is absolutely loaded. Oh yeah, we're getting shut down immediately. Oh, never mind. Somehow we got pushed up. I mean, we still lost 2 yards off that play, so that was terrible, but we probably should have lost like 5 or 6. So I'm okay with that. Oh my god, Hill's kind of locked up, but it's gonna work out, and we have some open field, and we're gonna get past him with the juke. So that brings the ball all the way to the 33. So just like that, one big play on offense, and we're already set up. I mean, my main goal at this point is just don't throw the ball anywhere near Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, or Tre'Davious White. I also don't want to run the ball anywhere near Von Miller or Greg Rousseau. I mean, if we could do all of that, we should be all right, but okay, it looks like we're okay. Nope, we're getting shut down. I forgot they also have Matt Milano. I mean, this defense is absolutely terrifying, man. That's all there is to it. I thought we were also going to get a path with Jones there, but obviously that didn't work. At least Hill's going to get a first. Honestly, with 12 yards to go, this might not be the smartest play call, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Oh, man. That might work. Come on, please, Jefferson. That's intercepted, but out of bounds. Never mind, man. I mean, it looked like that was out of bounds, but somehow he managed to get the feet down, so that was an interception, and then they went on to kick a field goal after that, which is kind of better if you look at it, because I thought they were going to get a touchdown. So if we score here, we're right back in this thing. And considering we only need 5 yards, I mean, I'm hoping that Aaron Jones should be able to punch this in. I mean, we're going to need some blocks from the O-line, which we're not going to get, but we're still up. So 3 yards to go, and we're in the end zone now. I'm going to put it in the air this time, which I honestly might regret, but Tyreek Hill is going to be open, and that's going to be a touchdown, even though he got smoked. So, I mean, we're still going to be down by 3 points, but that puts us right back in this game, and we've all seen what this offense has been able to do this season, so I'm still pretty confident about this game. And as you can see, it looks like we're going to get the win with a 1-point victory. I mean, that was so low scoring. I honestly thought there would be a lot more offense, but that game was pretty much all defense. I knew the Bills were going to be a challenge, but I didn't think we would only be winning this game by 1 point, but it doesn't matter. We got the job done. So as you can see, to end off this video, Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.